Hello, Rap members. It's time to experience a new Doki Doki Literature Club mod. Actually, new is not the word at all. But it's time to experience a Doki Doki Literature Club mod, and this is one of the classic, iconic ones. Feeling like Evelyn's here right away, and she says, "Hi, Ratty Poo. Welcome to the chat." If I remember correctly, yes, you're the one from the last stream. You're the wonderful chat member from England who was suggesting all those very interesting nicknames. How are you doing this fine Sunday? Sorry, I should have cleaned up my mess for going live. I had all these charging cords on because all my technology is dying. So tonight we're doing Doki Blue Skies, which is a full-length game of Doki Literature Club with apparently really good writing, and it's a classic. Like, when I first got into Doki mods, this was one of the first ones I always used to hear about. Matt says, yo, what it is, motherfuckers? Hey, Pac-Man, what's up? I'm great. It's 2:33 a.m. on a Monday for me. I have to get up at 6 a.m. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that I could put you to sleep a little bit, because I think this is going to be a very relaxing and potentially emotional journey, as I've heard very good things about the writing of this mod. It's very authentic, and it goes really in depth. And this is one of the ones that always get recommended when people talk about good Doki mods. It's like, this got an ad. Oh, well, that's okay. She'll be here in a moment. You did help me sleep the other day. Hell yeah. I think my Monica streams are becoming a very cozy pastime. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them, because I really enjoy them, to be honest. I also just finished watching, rest in peace, Etika, you know, the legend, the fantastic Smash player. He played Doki, and I wasn't aware of this. I watched an archive of his old stream. It was great. His reactions were fucking awesome. Even though his chat was absolute cancer. My God, his chat was fucking awful. Just trying to spoil the whole goddamn game for him. But thankfully, he didn't get spoiled too much. And he had really authentic reaction. And he loves Monica! He's a true Monican in the chat. He literally talked to her for over an hour in Act 3. And he said he's like, man, I don't even want to delete her. I just want to leave her in here and come back to the game later on and hear what else she has to say. And one of the people in the chat said they had Monica after story. Ooh, Dome Monican. Ah, yes. I'm pro Monican. We'll go with that. We'll go with pro Monican. Oh, fucking wonderful. But okay. Give one more minute for people to join in so they don't miss anything, because this is going to be a true story stream, like a legit story stream. And I hope you guys all get relaxed and get some nice warm beverage if you can get one. I have some hot chocolate for me personally. I'm not English, I'm Dominican, duh. Yeah, I'm here. Imagine thinking everyone isn't here. I don't know if Coffee's here yet, but that's okay. I mean, he knows we're about to go live. He'll show up in a moment, I'm sure. But welcome in, Psycha, Tayman. I really hope you guys are having at least a decent enough Sunday. I know you are working, Tayman. And Evelyn is here. Thank you, Evelyn. You know, you're a fantastic new chat member. Thank you for being engaging and lovely. Claimed my ticket to fall asleep on stream. Heck yeah, I'll try not to scream too much. But okay, let's go ahead and switch over to the game screen. So this game looks like it has a lot of original art, and I heard it's a full-length stream. Watch streak reached. Tayman is currently on a 3-stream streak. They do those? Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they did those. But this is a full story mod, so we're going to do this over the course of the next few weeks. I will be starting a new game next week. I think it's going to be between Celeste. Okay, that's the one I was looking most forward to be honest. There's a few other ones. I'll do a ballot in the Discord. But for now, let's focus on this game. So, okay. Doki Doki Blue Skies is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated with the same. I'm so sorry, chat. My bad. I just ate. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and contains spoilers for the official game. Game files for DDLC are required to play this mod. Well, yeah, I know. I couldn't have installed it without the official. By playing Doki Blue Skies, you agree that you have completed DDLC. Yes. Lastly, this mod contains NSFW content. What? Including nudity, which can be turned off in the settings. What? It does? What am I getting into? I thought this was a wholesome emotional mod. Mario's Mystery Meat? Hey, I'd be down, Zyka. Maybe I'll put that on the vote. I'll put that on the vote. So, unfortunately, there's no Monica route in this game. I heard it was being developed and never finished. Okay, I need to turn off NSFW because I ain't about to get the stream taken down. Skip Halloween. Ready? I don't know what this mod's about, by the way. What NSFW Wild? I'm voting for that 100%. Hell yeah, man. That'd be fucking awesome if we do Mario's Mystery Meat. That game is great. It's like an hour and a half, so it can easily be contained within one stream. It's so good. The music's fucking great. Gallery? I don't want to get spoiled anything. Oh my god. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot going on, isn't there? I heard this is like legit. This was one of those 2020 mods that were developed over the pandemic, and like I heard it has a lot of care. People have been glazing this game. See? I know the terminology now. They've been saying that the writing is fucking great and that this is one of the best Doki mods. So, enough of me glazing it now. I don't even know what this is about. I love Sayori outfit. Oh, wait, actually, chat, right now, two things. One, are we playing as Poophead, or do you guys want me to pick a new name for this one? And two, vote for what route you want to see. There's unfortunately no Monika route, so we're picking between Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. So, put your vote in the chat for who you want to see now. You learnt glazing. Rataruni. Poopy head? Alright, you want us to be Poopy head, Taemin? I see one for Sayori. Please no Poopy head. Okay. Alright, what's a good suggestion? Because this is a serious mod. This is like a legit mod from what I understand. Like, an actual good one. I can just be, Matthew. My name's not Matthew, I just think it's funny. I just remember somebody once said, if Matt is short for Matthew, then is Rat short for Ratthew. And I don't know, that's just kind of funny to me. Do lol. Oh boy. Nobody else voting for what girl they want? No votes for Sayori or... I'm assuming you guys are going to pick between these two. I don't have anything against Natsuki necessarily, but I do prefer these characters. I see. Okay, Zyka says Sayori. Yuri. What about you, Maz? You got any vote in this? Ratsmith? Ratsmith is silly. You know, why not? I kind of like Ratsmith. He'll be a fancy man. The name is Ratsmith, ladies. Okay, I'm not fucking doing that voice. I'll come up with the voice for him, don't worry. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started. Maz can vote whenever he sees the chat, I suppose. Ratsmith Jones. Alright, I gotta pick a voice. Should I just go with my classic Yuffie? I don't know if I want to do a whole ass accent, because I don't know how much I can keep that up. I'm gonna do the flirt nerd voice. What's this? This shouldn't be possible. Why am I here? How am I here? Monika. Wait, what? Oh, was that Monika talking? Oh. So this continues after the ending of the game? Did you bring me back? I don't see any other explanation. Why? We've already established that there's no happiness here. So oh, so this does follow the ending of the game, where she says there's no happiness to be found, and she deletes the game after Sayori becomes sentient at the end. Huh? Why can't I look at the script? Something's wrong. You didn't do anything, did you? Don't you understand? Are you trying to mess things up even more? How did you... Wait. I know. You've installed a mod, haven't you? That's why everything's been changed. Don't you think it's time to let us all go? What, you want everything to be like how it should have been? But you really care about them, don't you? I wish... Never mind. If you really want to do it, I won't stop you. I've been fighting to take control of this game again. But if you want to play through the mod, then we'll also come to the mod's control. So, do you want me to allow the mod's activation? Well, yeah, that's why I'm fucking playing it. Ha! I knew it. Ratsmith, or whatever your name actually is, I truly hope that you can find happiness with your choice. Alright. Just remembered. Called Yuri Jones. Alright, that'll be our official name. Fall asleep to this song. I Still Love You? Yeah. I love all the Monika songs. Sigh. I lay in bed motionless and staring up at the blank white ceiling. Last night was dreadful. The sound of thunder kept me up for hours. But today's another day, I guess. Let's just hope that it's at least a little bit better. With another sigh, I begrudgingly drag myself out of bed and groggily begin the monotony of my daily routine. Making my way to the kitchen, I haphazardly rummage through the cupboards looking for something to eat. Unfortunately, there's no tasty homemade breakfast awaiting me. Ever since my parents' divorce, I've just been living off of whatever I find in the kitchen. I live with my mom, but she's always taking business trips abroad. So, for the most part, it's pretty much just me at home. It's lonely, but I manage. I like how the mods always try to explain why you never see the parents in the game. Which Monica actually mentions in Act 3. She's like, you ever think about how you never see any of the girls' parents? Like, where are your parents? Where are your parents? Sorry, I have to be filthy frank. Although I do miss the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning, breakfast used to be a family thing. Dad would read the newspaper at the kitchen table, while Mom would stand up at the stove and fry her famous sunny-side-up eggs. Where is your family? Yes, exactly. But all that feels like a long-forgotten memory. At least breakfast is sorted. What is this? A calorie MTE? I don't know what that's... Is this a pun? Not exactly the best start to the day, but it'll do. I'm just thinking of those little fucking calorie things that's Naked Snake would eat in Metal Gear Solid 3. I do my own shopping since Mom's never home, but I usually stick to the buying the bare necessities. Sorry. The ease of using pre-made stuff has pretty much sapped me of the urge to cook meals for myself. The hell? Sorry, there's a message I had to block from chat. And with my food quickly finished, I head for the door. At the very least, the weather looks much better than yesterday's. Clear skies beat thunderstorms any day of the week. Why is that so quiet? Oh, all right. Thanks, game. Thanks. Right on cue. Time to eat an unhealthy amount of cookies. Oh, yes, truly. I'm still lost in my thoughts when I notice a familiar face. It's Sayori. Oh, this is original music. We have quite a history together. As children, we are basically inseparable. Oh, it's a little loud, chat. Should I turn this down? On my end, it's very loud. Let me know if that's too quiet for you guys. I can turn it up if you want. Always exploring, getting up to mischief, driving our parents wild. Typical things that young children do, really. As time went on, especially in recent years, we slowly started drifting apart. In fact, I haven't properly spoken to her in a long time. It's a real shame after all. We've shared a lot of fond memories with each other. I'm surprised to see her up so early, though. A couple of times I've glanced out the classroom window, only to see her hurriedly walk along to school. We used to walk to school together, and although she was sometimes a little late to meet me, I never really minded, as opposed to the actual MC, which was kind of a dick about it. As we continued to drift apart, however, her lack of punctuality became more frequent, and I just decided it'd be better if I walked to school alone, which meant that although I did get to school on time more often, I was quite lonely. Knowing her, she's probably just gotten more and more lazy with time. Oh, so this is not a continuation of the ending, which I guess makes sense. This is like a retelling, I see. This is my signal to shut my eyes. Ah, this nice music here. After all, her dedication to sleeping and seems... Is this word supposed to be here? I'm assuming it's supposed to say her dedication to sleeping seems to be unwavering. Oh well. Still, I've always enjoyed talking to her. Hey Sayori, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Am I giving him the dumb voice incorrectly? Is this MC smarter than the main game's MC? She looks a little surprised at my appearance and question. I suppose I can't blame her. I'm already stupid. What did he just say? Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Oh, that's it. Oh, Ratsmith, I wasn't expecting to see you. That makes two of us. You're up early today. She laughs softly, a misplaced-looking frown on her face. I've been alright, though. Not a whole lot has changed recently, you know? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Life has been pretty routine these days. School's kinda meh. Although, I guess it could be worse. She nods as we both resume the walk to school. Although I can talk to her just fine, there's an awkward air between us. I guess that's a given, seeing as this is our first proper conversation together in a long time. As we carry on making idle small talk, a sudden thought hits me. Anyway, this might come across a bit out of the blue, but seeing you here has given me an idea. Oh? Well, it's been a while since we've walked to school together. How about we start doing that again? Would you really want to do that? I'm not very fun to talk to, and I'm always kind of late. Oh, just walking to school. I don't know why I thought he was referring to something else. Just walking to school together again is what he meant. I frown. It's really strange to hear Sayori say this, given I've always known her to have a bubbly, cheerful personality. Sayori, that's definitely not true. Well, the bit about being late is true. I've always loved hanging out with you, and I think we'd have a lot of fun again. Besides, I missed you. I'll even help you wake up on time if you need me to. Is that a bit too forward? I don't know. I've never been in this sort of situation before. And we are childhood friends after all, right? Really? Yeah, really. I've missed you too, Ratsmith. Well, let's do it then. From now on, we'll walk to school together, okay? Okay. Now, there it is. The classic Sayori smile I grew up loving. All the memories I have of us together as children feature that smile. No matter where we ventured. Parks, playgrounds, forest, that smile would follow. The innocent childlike sense of adventure we used to have. It's painfully clear that that's long gone. But maybe we can still smile together anyway. So what you been up to lately? You know, the usual. You mean games, anime, and manga, right? Yep, it pretty much goes without saying. No, Ratsmith, you haven't changed. Are you saying that you think I need some change? No one's perfect. There's always room for improvement. Yes, that's true. Especially in your case, I'm guessing that you're still a part of the Go Home Club. Hey, that cuts a little deep. What do you want me to do? Join the soccer club and trip over everyone? Well, I think a little exercise is good for anyone. I'm very offended if you're trying to call me fat right now. Well, you don't have to join a sports club if you don't want to. Yeah, I was actually thinking of checking out the anime club. Wow, how'd you guess? It does suit my hobbies, though. Ratsmith, you should try branching out a bit more. Taman says, you fat fuck. Oh, boy. Welcome in, Coffee. Leech of Legend and Overwatch. Coffee, you haven't really missed anything. We just discovered this game's gonna have NSFW content, apparently. This is a legit emotional mod that has quality writing. Apparently. And it's full length and has multiple varying routes, and it builds off of the original game's lore with a retelling where Monica doesn't become sentient. But why is there NSFW content? I don't know. I turned it off because I can't show that. Okay, Miss Club Expert, if you're gonna criticize all my club choices, what would you suggest? Well, it just so happens there's this club that I'm in. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm actually the vice president. Wow, I did not expect that. Dang, so you get to take part in all the executive decisions, huh? Kind of. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. I want to make sure I didn't misread that. She's the vice president. She's not the president. I was gonna say, Monica's in this, isn't she? Hey, yo, what's with these mods and NSFW warnings? I don't know. Apparently this one's legit. I actually saw a thumbnail when I was looking for for a thumbnail for the post in the Discord for the announcement of the new game. I was scrolling through trying to avoid spoilers, but I saw there is NSFW content, so I don't know what we're getting into. But apparently it's like legit. It's like if Doki Doki was never interrupted by Monica. I don't know. Taman just says big fat titties. She don't got big fat titties. She got normal titties. The club kind of only has 4 members at the moment, but it's really fun. We're actually looking for new members right now. So that's why she brought it up. Only 4 members? Sounds like you guys are just starting out then. I hate this fucking flirting voice. This MC is a million times more chilled than the original game, where he was all like, Sayori, jeez, get with the game. Like, this one's, he seems more like, how's it going, Sayori? Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna give him a more normal voice, I suppose. How about, I'll give him like a Niram toned voice. Only 4 members? Sounds like you guys are just starting out then. What club is it anyway? It's the school's very own literature club. I unintentionally let out a sigh. Her face drops. I don't think that was quite the reaction she was hoping for. My defense, literature has never really captured my interest, unless you count manga as literature, that is. I knew it. You don't want to join. I understand, though. Not many people like reading. Hey, who said I didn't like to read? I love reading. If you count manga. I muttered the last word more to myself than to Sayori. On the plus side, Sayori laughs at my sheepishness. What does sheepishness mean? I don't actually know what that means. Quantity of being embarrassed, bashful, or shy. I guess that makes sense. I could have probably assumed that myself. You sound like someone I know from the literature club. She talks about manga all the time. Oh, really? I'm actually interested in your club, though. Ryan O'Hennessy says, pick who wins, San Diego State or Oregon State. I'm gonna go with Oregon, though. I don't keep up with any of that. I'm gonna go with Oregon, though. Because The Oregon Trail. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That was a little out of the blue. No pun intended with this Blue Sky stream. Thanks, brother. No problem. Bro fit. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Sayori smiles, seemingly content that I'm showing initiative. If I'm looking for a club to join, I guess Literature Club is as good as a place to start as any. I like when the mods kind of take lines from the original game and recontextualize them a little bit. That's great! You should come by sometime. And by sometime, you're hoping for today, aren't you? The sooner the better. Alright, I'll have to take a look after school. Yay, thanks, Rat Smith. Although we should probably hurry up. Don't want to be late now, do we? Yeah, you're right. Alright. Oh, what the hell is a CG of the outside of the school? That's surprising. It actually looks really nice. It reminds me of like Steins Gate for some reason. Perhaps a little more colorful in Steins Gate, though. Within a few minutes, we've arrived at the school entrance amidst a crowd of chattering students. We wave goodbye as we head off to our separate classes. I have Sakurai! Yo, Sakurai in the morning! Oh, he got Sakurai! Oh, we gonna learn about Smash Brothers and Kirby? Alright, sorry. So I'm fairly confident the next hour won't be so bad. Who's Sakurai, you might ask? Only one of the coolest, most down-to-earth teachers we have in the whole school. Being on the young side himself, the experience of high school is much fresher in his mind than some of the other teachers, especially the older ones. He gives me a smile as I open the door. There's actually pictures of other characters? Alright. I can't do a Sakurai impression because he speaks Japanese. So, Razor Frost here. He says Zimbabwe. Welcome in, chat. Actual NPCs, that's surprising. I'm just gonna give him like a really because whenever like they do a Smash Direct with Sakurai, he always has this like English dub voice that's like extremely corporate and to a laughable degree. So I'm just gonna give him that voice. Morning, Ratsmith. How are we doing today? Not bad, sir. Same old, same old. How about you? Well, we're finally starting our module on 20th century history today. So needless to say, I'm excited. Oh yeah, First World War, Nazism, Second World War, that stuff? You bet. I've waited all year for this to start. No, man, you guys are in for a real treat. That's something else I really admire about him. He's so enthusiastic about his subject, and that enthusiasm really makes learning about history so much more enjoyable. I do appreciate an enthusiastic teacher, to be real. Combined with the fact he's fairly relaxed, especially when it comes to homework, you can really see why he's popular. Although he does have a strict side, of course. That side of him comes to light every now and again, so he isn't a pushover. By and large, you mean like the company from WALL-E that like overtook the whole world? By and large, superstar is all you need. Sorry, I messed the fuck up. He's earned the respect of his students by striking the balance just right. I just wish that all my teachers were as friendly and made efforts to know their students better. Oh well. Take a seat. One of my classmates, Emmy, smiles and waves. Bouncy and energetic, she has a reputation for her skills in the track field. Even when she isn't running, she's still pretty much above energy. There's original characters in this? Who you, Emmy? Who, Emmy? Okay, new voice, I guess. Fuck, I didn't know there was gonna be NPCs, to be honest with you. I don't know much about this mod. Hey you! I'll give her a dumb voice, she's stupid. Sorry, chat, my bad. I don't know anything about her yet. I'll decide in a voice later. Holy shit, I actually know this character? Wait, really? You do? Really? We have one of those odd friendships where we get along in the class, but don't really see each other outside of school. Craziest crossover in the century? Wait, where is she from? Rat neuron activated? Nah, I'm a Monican! Where my Monica at? I don't think she has a rat in this game. I'm so fucking sad about that still. It means a character from another visual novel who's also a track runner? Really? I wonder what that... Huh, interesting. Chat, now that everybody, I think I got everybody's attention. Put your votes in chat now. Sayori, Yuri, or Natsuki. We gotta choose one of those routes. Monica does not have a route, but you know if she had one. Like Monica, I'd manipulate the polls and just whatever you pick, I just pick Monica anyway. But we gotta pick between Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. And I heard the writing's good and it gets spicy. So yeah, place your votes now for who you want. If you don't vote, I'll just say you abstain. That's fine. Sayori. Pick the Bun Bun Sayori. Yuri, only answer. Also, Coffee says she's from a visual novel where you date disabled girls. In the original game, Emmy is disabled and has no legs. Oh. Huh. Interesting you know that. knowledgeable. The visual novel knowledge. I'm starting to become a visual novel player myself. It all started with Fire Emblem and DDLC, and now I'm gonna play the Steins Gate remaster when that comes out too. Anyhow, we have one of those odd friendships where we get along well in class, but don't really see each other outside of school. Ah, yeah. That's not odd. That's pretty normal. How are you doing, Emmy? Okay, I gotta give her a voice. She looks very silly. I wanna give her like a ditzy voice. Training was really fun today, Ratsmith. Oh, she's always on the hunt for new recruits to join the track team, and she has a habit of dropping some not so subtle hints. Yeah, we're really always looking for new people, and I know you aren't part of any clubs, so you should totally join us. It's funny that you mentioned that I'm not part of any clubs, actually. I think I'm gonna check out the literature club after school. I didn't really think you were the poetic type, but if you ever get bored of writing poems, you know where to find me. How many times have I told you that? Alright guys, let's make a start. I'm voicing him like a Puyo Puyo character. It's almost criminal that I've had to wait so long to teach my favorite century. Alright. Well, school lesson's over. As I linger behind in the classroom to gather up all my things, I hear the door open. It's Sayori. Hi again, Ratsmith. Hey, the literature club's meeting today, right? Yeah, it is. I was just heading there now. Do you still want to come along? You betcha. Isn't Sayori the main aspect of this mod, though? I thought it was. Apparently, there's an even route for each character, so you can vote for whatever one you want. Sorry, I'm in the introvert club. Our first meeting is at graduation. Beautiful. Hey. Introvert gang, introvert gang, introvert gang. That's me too, Sayori seems to perk up, looking excited that I still want to come along to the club. Look at you finally doing some extracurriculars. I mean, if you're the vice president, can't be all that bad, right? She giggles, making me smile. Each individual club member makes it special. Everyone works hard to... Oh, this is Sayori talking! God! Didn't read the day. I didn't realize she was talking. Sorry. Each individual club member makes it really special. Everyone works hard to have fun together. Well, let's not keep them waiting. It's rude to show up late. I want to make a good first impression after all. Now, I guess you're right. Come on, it's right this way up the stairs at the end. I follow Sayori down the hallway. She seems excited. It's nice to know that I'm making her day at least a little bit better. The stairs lead up to a section of the school that I recognize as the third year's wing. Sayori leads me to a classroom and knocks on the door. Trust me, you're gonna love it. She's definitely enthusiastic about this club, that's for sure. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open. A small pink-haired girl peeks out. Sorry, I gotta keep with my Natsuki voice. Sayori! She peeks out further. Hey Natsuki, guess what? I found someone who wants to join our club. The girl, who is apparently called Natsuki, slowly turns a glare to me with narrow eyes. She opens the door fully, and behind her I see another girl sitting at a desk, her face buried in a book. What? Hey Sayori, what the fuck? Sayori practically pushes Natsuki out of the way. She seems excited to introduce me to the rest of the club members. Hey guys, I wanted to introduce you to our newest member, Ratsmith. Sayori, hold up. It's a bit quick to call me a new member, isn't it? I notice a third girl peek out from behind a bookshelf in the corner of the classroom. Can it be? Is that Monica? Monica's one of the most popular girls in high school. You're damn right. Everyone seems to flock to her. You're damn right. Because she's smart. You're damn right. Beautiful. You're damn right. Athletic. You're damn right. You name it, she got it. You're damn right. Down with the tsunderes? Unfortunately, this also means she's completely out of my league. She looks at me with a stern look, but then quickly lightens up. Puts down the book she's holding and rushes over. Oh, what is this? What is this cursed angle? What is this angle? It's so weird from the side. Oh my god, it's so weird. Why is she not facing forward? Oh, it's like, it feels so wrong. It's like taking a picture that you've always seen and just like completely discoloring it. It's like, Monica, what are you looking at? You're not looking at me anymore. Side booba profile from Monica? That's a weird angle. Yeah, that's what the fuck? All right. Now, Ratsmith, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the literature club. The girl who has her face buried in her book suddenly jolts up and looks right at me. She quickly snaps her book shut and timidly moves to the conversation. Oh, a new member. My name is Yuri. Yeah. Holy crap, it seems that I've somehow lucked out! Not only is Monica in this club, but also a bunch of other cute girls. Am I glad I decided to come here instead of the anime club today. But enough gawking, Ratsmith. Stop staring and start talking. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. Like Sayori said, I'm Ratsmith. I smile at her and then turn to Monica. So it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. You're damn right! It's great to see you again, Ratsmith. Load shotgun with malicious intent? What? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We really talk. We were in the same class last year. It's kind of strange to say, but having her smell at me so genuinely makes me feel a bit starstruck. Powers of a school idol. You too, Monica. So you guys run a club with the four of you then, huh? Sayori told me about how you were looking for new members. Well, I've actually been trying to push for more members for a while, but we haven't had any luck recently. This side angle of Monica is so weird. It's throwing me through a loop. Ah, Sayori did say. My words dry up in my mouth and Natsuki shoots me a piercing glare. Wow, a lot of these lines are taken from the original game, actually. She looks pissed at me, but for whatever reason, I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to do much besides walk in and say hello. Oh, it's tsundere, man. You just chill out. You're gonna be fine. Little cut about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Where's my little cut at? Where my little cut at? So I guess it's not a fan of Natsuki. Loads LMG with religious intent? Oh, okay, so he not Natsuki. Hey, that's fair. Look at. I've had more appreciation for Natsuki ever since I watched Euro Brady, the therapist's playthrough of Doki, where he like breaks down the character and focuses her on her route, and like explains that her personality was actually, even though he knows that she's a tsundere because he knows anime, he acknowledges that she actually has a lot more depth than she lets on. But you wouldn't really see it on Yuri's route. Anyhow, though, she's still my least favorite Doki, but I do like her. Sayori! You brought a boy! Yep, he told me he wanted to join just this morning. Not sure if it's just Sayori being an airhead again, but I don't recall promising that I'd join. Ah! Great! Natsuki glowers? What is this word? Glowers at us? I have never in my life heard the word glowers. What the hell does that mean? Glowers is a third-person singular present tense of the term glower, meaning to look at someone with a sullen annoyance, anger, or deep disapproval. What? I've never heard that word in my whole life somehow. And I have a strong vocabulary. Alright then. Anyhow, Natsuki, I'm gonna assume it's glowers at us, folding her arms with an irritated huff. I don't really know, I don't really get why though. Sorry about Natsuki, that's just how she is. She's a little standoffish to new members. Oh, it's nothing, I don't mind. Hey, I'm right here, you know! Sorry. I've got to try to make a good impression, though. Come on, Natsuki, we need new members. Also, this game has a shit ton of original art, by the way, from what I understand. If you don't like being nice to Ratsmith, can you at least be a little nice for me, please? That face. That's like the typical tsundere face. Ugh. It's my turn. It's my turn on the Xbox. Sorry. You shouldn't have to make such a big deal out of it. Fine, fine, if you're gonna beg, I guess I had no choice. Hooray! Thanks, Natsuki. Looks like I know who the tsundere of the group is now. Oh. Razor Frost followed me home. Ratrapina. Thank you, Razor Frost. Thanks for the follow. Looks like oh, sorry, I just read that. It's almost comical, the extent of which Natsuki fits that trope. Well, maybe my view of the world is just clouded by anime influences, though. Anyway, let's get this conversation back on track. How'd you come to learn about the literature club, Ratsmith? I'll have to admit... What's wrong, boys? I'll have to admit, I'm a bit curious about that myself. Sayori and I were just walking to school when she mentioned this club to me. Since I was sort of looking for a club to join, I figured that I should check you guys out. Oh, he's checking them out, you hear that? He's checking them out! Nani? Uni 100, what does that mean, Zyka? Ratrapina. Oh yeah, I'm a rapper, boy. I swear these voices is game groups. Look at, I voice very cartoonish characters. I don't know how to differentiate them otherwise. At any rate, Sayori was really enthusiastic about the literature club, so Monica beams at me when she hears this. Oh, beams at Sayori when she hears this. Guess Sayori has done a good job at advertising for the club. I see. Well, I think this is a good place to start. After all, books can be very enticing. Yeah, it's super fun. I think the club is the only place where I've been feeling comfortable lately. Sayori's face falls for a moment, but she quickly picks herself back up. It's somewhere where I could just sit and read while hanging out with friends. Introvert club gang! Sorry, my bad. I think they summed up the club pretty well. After all, I started to bring together like-minded people who love literature. I'm really happy with how this turned out so far. It's very cozy. But enough introductions. Why don't you come in and take a seat, Rat Smith? Did you bring anything to read? She asked me that. I realized I'm not much of a reader, much less anyone who loves literature. Hey, speak for yourself, Rat Smith. More like rat. Excuse me. To be honest, I haven't thought this through very well. Would joining a club that focuses on reading really be the best thing for me? No, I don't have any good books on me at the moment. I just haven't seen any good titles recently. I lie through my teeth, hoping Monica doesn't see through my facade. I obviously don't read that much, but if they believe that I do, hopefully it'll help me relate to these girls. Oh, well, we have plenty of books here. If you want to check out what we have, I'm sure you'll find something that matches your taste. Is that so? Then I guess I'll head over there. Maybe something might catch my eye. I start to sweat nervously as I walk awkwardly towards the bookshelf. It looks to be a good variety of books available, ranging from genre, from horror to fantasy, all the way down to nonfiction. Ooh, I skipped something. What did I skip? What did I skip? I don't know what it said. Fuck Natsuki, Yuri. Hey, could you help me pick out a book you think I'd like? Oh, I'd be happy to, if the prospect isn't too off-putting. I know of a wonderful horror novel. To be honest, horror never particularly appealed to me. Speak for yourself. Still, I want to make an effort here. I have an open mind. What book were you thinking of? Blushing, Yuri bends down right in front of me. Like this thing, it's like, right in my face. Sorry, Chad. Sorry. Blushing, Yuri bends down and removes a thick book from the bookcase. Has a large, piercing eye on the cover. It almost feels like it's staring into my soul. One of my personal favorites, Portrait of Markov. I know it might look intimidating, but sorry. She shakes her head and goes to put the book back, but I stop her. Don't worry about it. I'd love to check it out. What's it about? A coy smile plays across her face, as though she were pleasantly surprised by my enthusiasm. Let's see. The protagonist is a young high school student who moves in with her sister, but shortly after, sinister things start happening. The two are captured by an ominous cult that practices nightmarish experiments on their prisoners. Throughout the story, she's forced to make choices no one her age should have to make. In the process, her ability to trust others is warped, and many of her relationships are broken as a result. Alright, so my headcanon for what this book is like, it's a mixture of the Walking Dead Telltale series with Clementine and Outlast. Like Clementine in an Outlast setting. That's what I picture. Pretty dark, but hey, I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound interesting. It does sound interesting. Hey, Dan Salvato. When's Portrait of Markov? I want to see it, my boy! Alright. Well, it definitely sounds pretty engaging. I think I'll read this book then. Natsuki mumbles something, but she's just barely out of earshot. Really? You don't have to if you don't want to. I do. While this might not be what I usually pick, your description of the plot intrigued me. Although I have to ask, what makes this your favorite book? If I had to put it into words, I suppose I'm a big believer in literature's ability to challenge the psyche. So to have such an immersive tale question your ideals and foundations could be extremely exciting. Dude, I would totally read Portrait of Markov. I'm actually interested in this. She smiles and twirls a long lavender strand of hair around with her finger. Words are immensely powerful. They can paint stunning portraits, invoke emotion, or even whisk oneself away to an entirely new dimension. See, what Yuri's saying is interesting, but I have a feeling that half the people who play this game are like, yep, Yuri, what the fuck you talking about, girl? Just show me your teeth. As she continues to speak, She transforms from the timid girl I just met into a proud and confident expert. Bro, I'd fucking talk with Yuri for hours, and it'd be embarrassing. You go, Yapinator. Woo! Hell yeah. I get the impression she feels more at home with books rather than other people. Isn't that exhilarating, Rat Smith? We have such a vast vocabulary at our disposal, with such a powerful resource at our fingertips. We can do anything. I cleared my throat, hoping that I don't put her off with my evident inexperience. Yeah, when you put it that way, I can understand how powerful the written word can be. I scratched the back of my head nervously. Fortunately, she finds that to be a satisfactory answer. One must look at the words the author chose. We have so many synonyms. So what compelled the author to shape their story the way they did? The feeling I get when I finally finish a truly compelling novel, it leaves me totally breathtaking. Look at her little coy smile. She looks adorable like this. I wish I had something as coherent to respond with. We might as well be from different planets. I think I know what you mean. She closes her eyes, pulling her hands close to her chest, and then, as though remembering she's not alone, suddenly blinks and immediately appears more bashful. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I must have gotten lost in my train of thought. She fidgets with a thin clip in her hair, sliding it up and down. Does she have a clip in her hair? Oh, this thing? Hey, don't worry about it. It's nice to see you talk about something you obviously enjoy. Who's to say otherwise? Yuri glances over at Natsuki, who simply raises her eyebrow in reply. No, does Natsuki not like these kinds of stories? She sighs and turns to look out the window. That's putting it lightly. We have our differences in what we enjoy, literary-wise. She frowns slightly, as though pained by Natsuki's apparent disapproval. Well, I think everyone's different tastes are what make literature interesting, especially when talking about it with other people. I can't help but grin. I feel like that was actually pretty clever. Yes, that's a good way of looking at it. I reach over and take Portrait of Markov from her, tucking it under my arm. Well, I'll give this a bit of a read and see how far I can get tonight. I appreciate you giving it a chance, even if it's not something you're used to. I'll be looking forward to hearing your opinion. So this is like a retelling of Doki Literature Club. I thought this was going to be a whole ass different thing, to be honest with you. So interesting. Interesting. Alternate Doki, essentially. I must warn you, though, once you get past the first few chapters, you might have trouble putting it down. And perhaps tomorrow. I mean, if you wanted to, we could... Oh, I'm so nervous. Can't you tell by my deep, masculine voice? Yeah. Discuss it. She looks quite nervous as she suggests that. Guess that's just how her personality is. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Thanks for the recommendation, Yuri. I do need to branch out and try new things. This will be a good place to start. I'm grateful that I get to read on my own, at least for now. Dude, if I join the literature club, and this fucking nice-ass girl... I meant nice ass as a prefix, not like nice ass, though I'm not denying her nice ass. I just meant this nice lady offered me like a fucking cool ass horror novel with a complex plot about like deep psychological elements and was like, hey, we can read this together. I'd be like, well, fuck yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. Give me something to look forward to. Alternate and tamer Doki? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yuri and her deep, dark fantasies. Nice-ass lady, he meant it both ways. Yeah, see? She's talking about synonyms. That's my synonym. Yuri and her two massive arguments. Yeah. These are, you know the meme where, like, it shows, like, a girl from the side and, like, it has, like, a big ass, and then it just says, like, blah, blah, blah container? Like, it would show, like, I don't know, Tatsumaki and say tornado container or something, and show Natsuki and say tsundere container. So, Yuri's side profile is just her tits, and this is just her yap container. These are her two yap containers. Yap container number 1, yap container number 2. You mind if I yap at your yappers? Yuri? Huh? You mind if I yap about your yappers? Yuri Yapinator 3000? Let me shut the fuck up. I honestly have no idea if I'll even like it. And if I were reading it with her and decided I didn't, that would make things a little awkward. Well, just say if you don't like it. With the book in hand, I make my way to a desk. The others are all now preoccupied, so this seems like a convenient time to start the story. The MC is so, oddly chill and accepting compared to the main games. I actually kind of miss the main. I mean, the main games is stupid. I like laughing at him. He's such like a dork and not really a jerk, but he's very blunt, which I kind of appreciate. But he's also people pleaser at the same time, which I don't really appreciate. I don't know. He's a little weird. Loads AK with intentional intent. What? And who? And me? About my yappinator Yuri? So right here, her big yaps? It's definitely an unusual book. Horror was never really my thing, but I have to admit the main idea is intriguing and the main characters are written well. The more I read, the more I see why it appeals to Yuri. All that talk about appreciating sophisticated language, while it's not exactly my kind of story, to their credit, the author does a good job building up rather bleak situation. I've never been particularly imaginative, but even I can picture the scenes in my head. It's almost like it's a good book, and you just don't read. If I weren't so tired, I can probably engage with it more. Over time, I can't help but grow a little bored, though. I guess I've read enough to be able to discuss it with Yuri tomorrow, so I decided to call it here. Looking up, sorry, chat. I spot Sayori reading something. I might as well see what she's up to. I've probably read this for long enough. Standing up with a stretch, I make my way over. I wonder if we're going to write poems still. I make my way over and take a seat next to her. Hey, how's it going, Sayori? What you reading? I always like this song. As I sit down, I notice that she looks quite content. Nothing much, just reading some stuff about a school project. What about you? You seem really into your book. Oh yeah, it's a good read. At least as far as I can tell right now. I can't help but wish I sounded a little more enthusiastic. That's great. How you liking the club? You're not bored, are you? She looks a little worried. Her cheerful persona is faltering for a moment. Where'd that question come from? It's a bit too early to tell how I really feel about the club. Why was club capitalized? Of course not, Sayori. Sure, I haven't been here for long, but I've enjoyed meeting everyone. They've opened my eyes to new stuff. I've never been huge on reading, but I'm confident the Literature Club could change that. I wish I played this game when I was a high schooler. It came out when I was like already graduating though. But I would have been, if there was a Literature Club in my school, it would have been nothing like this. I fucking hated the kids I went to school with. No offense to anybody watching. But, man, I would have actually liked joining a Literature Club if they like had cool shit they were talking about like this. Anyhow, well, I'm glad to hear that you're involved. You don't want to join a club that you have no interest in, right? I know what you mean. I think reading will grow on me in time. Actually, do you mind if I sit in with you and read? She looks at me, clearly surprised. I don't think she was expecting me to sit next to her, but nonetheless, she seems happy and her smile is infectious, lifting my own spirits too. That would be great, Red Smith. Yeah. What the hell? We read for a while, which turns into talking fairly quickly. Our conversation being a continuation of our chat from the walk to school. It's nice to just sit and talk with my childhood friend. Who'd have guessed reconnecting would be so easy? Yeah, man. Those are the best childhood friends. Like, you ain't seen them for months, even years, and you just start talking again after years. And like, of course, for the first 5 minutes is awkward. And then it's like, next thing you know, 30 minutes in, you're fucking recounting your whole life and making jokes just like you did when you knew each other in school. And it's just like, friendship, quality over quantity, my friends. Some people, you need to be in their proximity. Either close in person, close emotionally with them, or just constantly giving them what they need. Like, they use you like you're a resource. And they just, you're just there for their lulls and for their emotional comfort, but they don't really care that much about you. You need a friend where, like, I'm not saying you should take a long amount of time for your good friends. I'm just saying you need a friend where they don't care. You could spend time with each other every day, or you could take a lot of time away from each other when you work on new jobs, you move apart, you have different schedules, but you can still reconnect because you care about each other. Quality over quantity. That's right. I haven't felt this content for as long as I can remember. The good mood reflects in her as well, given that she seemed very uplifted and bubbly. I don't know what it is about her that makes me so at ease. Wow, we've been talking for a bit, haven't we? Man, I didn't even realize the time. I guess we've been talking for a while. I can see why you come to the Literature Club so much. There really is a welcome, at ease vibe here. It must be nice to change of pace after how hectic the school day can be. I was hoping you'd say that, Red Smith. It really is, and I'm grateful for others as well. They really help make the club the way it is. I can't help but notice that Natsuki and Yuri seem to be very different, though. Do they argue much? She looks a little downcast at my question. Sometimes, yes, but thankfully it isn't often. I can sense this isn't a topic she likes discussing. Well, that's only normal, I guess. Monica seems like a great president, though. She must be very proud of this club. Just then, Monica gets up from the desk she was sitting at and faces the classroom confidently. Speak of the devil. Okay, everyone. Oh, the side angle's hitting me still. It's so weird from the side, Monica. Turn to face me, baby. You know you're a confident woman. Hit with that power pose. Look right at me and say, okay, everyone. Get in here. It's pull time. Woo! Bring back OG Monica. I wonder if the reason why they gave her a side profile is because every other girl in the game usually has a side profile. And their stances reflect the way that it reflects like their body language, you know, the psychology of the character, their mannerisms. But turning her to the side, I wonder if it's because, do you guys know about the whole thing where Monica is the only character that looks at the camera throughout the game, while every other character faces different directions? I wonder if they did it because she's not sentient and has no control anymore. But even so, it was just a weird decision because it just looks really fucking weird like this. I don't know, man. Also, Warrior 4. Oh, the Warrior form! Oh my god, the game theory, GT Live playthrough was so fucking funny. I went, where's her Warrior form at? Where's her? Okay, everyone. Strange detail if that's the case. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming that's why they did it, but that's so fucking weird. My problem is that I want this nose right here. I feel like it should be just a little more over. It looks really weird here. I don't know. Something about her face looks slightly off. I can't really put my finger on what it is. Anyways, sorry. Okay, everyone. I hope we're having a good time so far. There's a good moment of silence during which everyone seems to be glancing at me. Do they want me to respond? Oh, man, my eyes. Jeez. I'm honestly having a great time. Thanks for the warm welcome, everyone. Well, it's great to hear that. And as it turns out, Natsuki baked some cupcakes for the club, too. Yeah, I know. I just about to not, so let me get him. Let's go sit over there, Red Smith. It looks like there's room at those desks for all of us. I doodly follows, wouldn't it be dutifully? Is it doodly? Oh wait, doodly, is that right? Doodly? That sounds so wrong. Doodly is likely a misspelling of dutifully. Ah, gotcha game. I knew that wasn't right. Anyways, I doodly follow Sayori over to where the rest of the girl. I don't know why it's got a flashback of the stupidest shit. I didn't even like this show. When I was really young, there was this Disney sitcom called Good Luck Charlie. And there was this neighbor named Debbie Dooley who had this really fucking silly European voice that I loved making fun of. She's like, hi everybody, it's me, Debbie Dooley. I'm cooking myself some cupcakes, everybody. And I don't know why, I just thought of it when I heard Doodly. I know it's Debbie Dooley. Debbie Dooley. I'm gonna shut up, sorry. I laugh at the weirdest shit. He said Doody. Bruh. We got a SpongeBob character in chat here. Anyways, I doodly follow Sayori over to where the rest of the girls have pulled a couple of desks together to form a table. How about I make some tea as well? Look how fucking majestic Yuri looks compared to everyone. Monica's still my favorite, but I'm just saying, with her long hair and her very calm gaze, she kind of stands out. Anyways, how about I make some tea as well? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a rat tray and Yuri opens the door. Still feeling a bit awkward, I opt to take a seat next to Sayori. Monica's smile is sending me right now. She's like, Ratrapina, got this mod you downloaded. You enjoying it so far, buddy? If the conversation starts to die out, I can always rely on her to save me. Meanwhile, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready, bitches? Da-da! Ooh! Oh, what? There's a fucking visual? That's adorable. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Monica, I know who you are. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make whiskers. It's so adorable. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Ha, you know! Just hurry and take one! Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. I just imagine, I don't know why the voice became like a little Margie, like a little Marge Simpson for a second. That's okay, homie. Just go ahead and take one. Do you want a crumb, sweetie? Banger cupcakes laced with edibles, too. Oh, God. Sayori grabs it first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. I think it's full of fucking flavor if she made it by herself. That's seriously impressive. It's practically tastes professionally done to me. Of course, fucking homemade cupcakes are always better, bitch. But then again, it's not like I have the most discerning taste palette. Same here, actually. These cupcakes are amazing! Thank you, Natsuki. Yeah, you bet thank me, because this took hard work to do! Yeah, it really seems like it. Did you make it by yourself, or did your parents help you? Hey, what that's supposed to mean? You said I couldn't do it by myself? No, it's just that it seemed professionally made, and I was just wondering, you know, if an actual baker helped you. I wish my dad was a baker, but just because I don't bake for money, don't mean I can't be any good, huh? Okay, you're right. Sorry, it's just suck at cooking myself, so I'm wowed at my good cooking. I guess I should count myself lucky that I got to try your cupcakes today, huh? It's not every day that I have time to bake, so be thankful, bitch. The expression Natsuki's face practically says, "Bow down before me, peasant." Okay, we should get kinky. What the fuck? Anyways, Laura accurate Natsuki voice with her malnutrition. Oh god. The best way to eat cupcakes when you stuff your mouth full and the cream gets all over your face. I don't know how to eat a cupcake without getting it all over your face. I've never figured that part out, man. Unless you like fucking lick it off the top. That's just weird. I don't like when you only get a mouthful of icing. Like you gotta eat it all together. It just doesn't taste right to me. Are you expecting Ratsmith to Is that the correct usage of the word prostrate? What? Prostrate?
Prostrate.
Prostrate, I just said it. Lying stretched out on the ground with one's face downwards. Why am I'm looking up so many words today. Prostrate. I've never heard anyone use the word like that. Okay. Are you expecting Ratsmith to prostrate himself before you? Looks like Monica had the same thought. As a kid, I would lick the icing off. It's just weird to me, because then, like, I don't want to eat the cupcake after. Like, I feel like... But also, I'm not an icing guy. I don't know. With all that fucking filling, it just makes me feel sick. I don't have much of a sugar tooth, though, so that's definitely why. You can't blame Natsuki for bragging a little, though. I would, too, if I made these. Yeah, exactly, fuckers. Natsuki smiles gratefully at Sayori's say. Meanwhile, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I don't remember this expression from the original game. I'm sure it was in it, but it's so cheeky. She's like, "Hey, Rathu." Anyhow, she's like, "I can smell your bones from here. So sweet, sweet calcium. Oh, it's so hard being me every day. God, it's so sexy." Sorry. You are anal cavity enforcer? What do you mean by that? Anyhow, anal cavity enforcer? The anal cavity enforcer? Wait, the anal cavity enforcer? The one who enforces on anal cavities? I'm looking too deeply into this. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You give a whole tea set to this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let Yuri get yourself intimidated. She's trying to impress you. That's not... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Don't worry about it, I believe you. Tea and reading might be a not common pastime for me, but I can at least appreciate it. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. I'm happy that you look like you're enjoying yourself, Ratsmith. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, that reminds me, I've actually been meaning to ask you something, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for the major club. Why are we repeating regular Doki dialogue right now? Big club, yeah, you know, to be honest, can't tell the politics from the major clubs. I almost know it's fucking verbatim. Arguing about bowling and publicity, I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Encourage others to get interested in fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in your club yet. I guess it's hard to start a new club with everyone's probably settled into their own activities already. Put it that way, it can be hard to get people invested in something that's brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince them they're both fun and with well. I didn't have to look. I already know this game. I'm a Doki. I got a PhD. That stands for Penis Doki. Wait, sorry, never mind. It makes school events like the Culture Festival that much more important. I don't even need to look at this. Okay, something new here. Speaking of school events, I don't think I saw you at the club fair at the beginning of the year. Hey, yo. That's because I hadn't started it yet. Ah, explains why you don't have any members yet. Yeah, we missed the opportunity to draw in first years who hadn't found clubs yet. It's a lot harder to advertise on a person-by-person basis, and it's like you said, a lot of people already have other extracurriculars by now. But even so, I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it, motherfuckers! King, king, king! That's right! Matsuki on the game! Bro, this is a high school. FBI open up. PhD and no, it's confirmed. It is confirmed that every Doki is legal. All right. Technically, Monica, her birthday should be old by this point. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. No, I still don't really know if I can keep up the level of enthusiasm about literature, by the way. I know everyone here likes reading, but you guys write as well. Actually, we haven't really done any writing together, funnily enough. You guys just discuss books then? You could say that. A cover of the song threw me off. I'm so used to hearing the normal version. It just sounds like a reorchestrated version. It's interesting. Sounds more like a normal book club than a literature club. Well, to be honest, I was kind of expecting you all to do stuff like writing poetry together. That the word poetry, Natsuki, jolts back a bit. Oh, it's a cool remix, actually. Do you not like poetry, Natsuki? Oh, the drums add a lot to this. Makes it more jazzy. What? I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess. Oh, really? With a sly smile, Monica gets up and rummages through her book bag and returns with a loose notebook page in her hands. I happen to have a poem here called, Hey, what about you getting that? Hey! Natsuki springs up and snatches paper out of Monica's grasp. Don't worry, I didn't steal from your bag or anything. You dropped it on the way out the other day. I was going to return it, but I couldn't help teasing you a bit before I did that. Well, I'd appreciate it if you kept your nosy nose out of my private work. Duly noted. Debbie duly noted. And sorry, I just couldn't help glancing over your poem when I picked it up. Your writing sounds really cute, Natsuki. Oh, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sarah settles behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So you write your own poems, Natsuki. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care, motherfucker? I just think it's pretty neat. Why don't you share them with the club sometime? Not if anyone's just gonna call him cute. Like I already said, there's nothing wrong with being cute, you know? You wouldn't get it. There's nothing worse than trying to get honest feedback from someone and just having them say it's cute. Scorn drips from the word cute. I guess I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, no one does. It's super annoying, you know. Eagles can fly. It's a new Natsuki pose. Was it a Natsuki pose? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm surprised I didn't notice it. Actually, I believe I understand how Natsuki feels. Natsuki looks surprised at Yuri's sudden interjection. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I know this game. You must be willing to open up your readings, exploring your deepest vulnerabilities, and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay, it said mine in the original, but I still know this. And when that's all dismissed with a single remark, well, suffice to say, it can be greatly discouraging. It can greatly discourage you from putting your work out there again. Sounds like both you and Natsuki have writing experience in common, Yuri. Maybe. Although I didn't speak to Natsuki. Wait, what? Although I didn't mean to speak for Natsuki. Jeez, it's fine. I pretty much agree with what you said, so. I really feel a brief moment of silence falls upon us, and we reflect on the conversation. This just gave me an idea, everyone. And I'll look quizzically at Monica, who smiles knowingly back at us. If we have a member who are looking for legitimate criticism of their poetry, how about we do that here? I like this remix. I kind of want to add to my playlist. I'm sure we can all trust each other and be respectful. I think that'd be a fun activity for us. I love Monica in this pose with her eyes closed. She's adorable. I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing my old poetry. I didn't write it to be read by the public, so... Yes, same here! That's fine. We can all go home and write new poems to bring tomorrow. I was going to suggest that anyway, since I don't think the rest of us have poetry ready to share yet. Yeah, it sounds awesome. I think learning about poetry would be really fun. Girl. You got that right. Sorry, chat. I'm a fucking cryptid sometimes. And now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ratsmith? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. The Literature Club has always been welcoming so far, at least after the initial introductions were made. Although I'll still have to start writing poems, it seems like a fair price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I mean, that's a first, but given how friendly and welcoming these girls are, I don't really see any reason why I shouldn't join the club. Yep, I'll be looking forward to becoming better friends with you all. That's very straightforward. Good for you. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thank you, Monica. Yay, I'm so happy you're joining us. I'm going to call him NC instead of MC, because he's the nice character instead of the mean character. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Thanks for playing along. She whispers that last remark in my ear. She was aware that I'd never agreed to join from the beginning. This sneaky girl. Lysaria is the most enthusiastic. All the girls' eyes are lit up in happiness. I would have been super pissed if you left just after eating my fucking cupcakes, you motherfucker. Pissed. Sorry. Very glad that you're staying as well. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Don't forget tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so that we can hold new discussions. Monica looks over at me once more. Ratsmith, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I'm really impressed with Monica with my mediocre writing skills. Something tells me no. Jeez, I aren't gonna feel the anxiety like inside of me. It's not like Monica's gonna be harsh as an actual literature teacher, though, right? Meanwhile, the others continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sayori, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Given that she introduced me to all these amazing people, it's the least I could do for her. Sure, let's head home. With that, the two of us wave goodbye and the others make our way home. Wow. It's like Doki Doki, but Monica doesn't have any powers and the main character's not a dick. On the way back, we discuss the events of the day, focusing particularly on each club member. As we do, my mind wanders between them all. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Monica's so you. I can't get over this post. And I'm excited to hang out with them from now on. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of them. Alright, just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, what the hell is this? What is this? What is this? What? Day-night cycle? That was cute. I don't know. I liked it. I don't think I'm going to do too much more. I'll go for just a little bit. I'll stop at 11. I asked this earlier, and the chat was mixed up between Yuri and Sayori. I think I saw more Sayoris, though. Speak up now if you disagree. Hey, if you want Yuri, speak up now. Otherwise, I'm going to pick Sayori, okay? And while you guys are typing these messages in chat, I'm going to quickly BRB because my hot chocolate's cold, and I'm just going to take it out really quick. Not much left anyway. Take care of my dishes and my allergies. Oh man. Alrighty then. That's cute. I vote Sayori, Yuri, Sayori. Okay, well, I'm getting 2 Sayoris and 1 Yuri. Nobody else voted. I guess that means we're going after Sayori. Well, if I really like this mod, which so far, I'm in the middle. I don't like it nearly as much as I liked Doki Doki Summertime so far. But I do really like it. It's well written and it's very chill. Like, it's a very relaxing late night stream. But I don't know. It's only 1 day in. I'm not gonna judge it yet. It wasn't bad. It wasn't super gripping either, but it wasn't bad. I'm enjoying reading it with you guys though. So let's go ahead and continue. No betrayed. I'm sorry. Maybe in the future we'll do one. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I would be interested because I fucking love Yuri. You know, very quickly, just to get my thoughts out. My favorite character is Monica, and my favorite waifu is Monica, alright? She's also one of my favorite characters in all of fiction ever. Now, my second favorite character in the game is actually Sayori. But my second favorite waifu is Yuri. Because Sayori, I just like wholesome, and she's just like a really cute friend that I want to see happy. I don't want to see her depressed. And I really like her character writing a lot. She's one of my favorite parts of the game. Yuri, I would probably see myself much happier with in a relationship, to be honest. She freaky, I freaky. She yapper, I yapper. She like horror psychological things. I like horror. Okay, I'm moving on. All right. Anyhow. Okay. Chat, are we gonna do? You guys want to do a? All right. Let's do a speed run. This wouldn't be a Ratrapina DDLC stream if I went over this without doing a speed run. So let me pull up a timer. All right. Let me grab this window here. Okay. Stopwatch. All right, ready? I'm gonna move this off to the side over here. Let's do the speed run, all right? Okay. This is an iconic part of my streams. All right, as soon as I hit play, I'm gonna have to go through this really quickly here. Okay, Sayori's the hardest one to pick for. Oh man, I'm wishing it with Yuri. Oh, this is gonna be fucking hard. Sayori is always the hardest to speedrun. Okay, so I'm taking a quick look at this. See which one would even be your first one. Wait, these words look different. I feel like these are not in the normal game. I think he added new words. Oh, well, I'm gonna try it. And go. Jumpy. Fuck. Nature. Happiness. Sadness. Marriage. Okay. Infinite. Fuck. Skirt. Fuck. Peaceful. Not suicide. That's Yuri. Hurt. Waterfall. Fuck. Precious. Promise. Insight. Fuck. Kiss. Vitality? Why did I pick Vitality? That was fucking stupid. Play. Alone. Depression. Embrace. Shit. Photograph. Look at that photograph. It was 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Chat. That's not bad. All right. That was a good speed run. Okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna save after that. Ratsmith, fancy meeting you here. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, what a coincidence, huh? Seriously speaking, though, I'm happy to see you back here. Would have been disappointed if you ran away on us. I was thinking about it, but I'd never do that. I'm just kidding. Hey, enjoyed myself last time, so why wouldn't I come back? True enough. Feel free to make yourself at home before we start on our club activities. Thanks, will do. Back at the literature club, Sayori and I were the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Oh, Ratsmith. I'm glad to see you here again. Who knew that something so simple would warrant so much thanks? First Monica, now Yuri. I know it may be overwhelming to be thrown into a new hobby so suddenly, much less an organized, centered around... What? I totally read this wrong. I know that it must be overwhelming to be thrown into a new hobby so suddenly, much less an organization centered around that hobby. It's a weird way to word that. So don't hesitate to let me know if you ever need any help. Or any other club member for that matter. That is to say, I feel free to ask any one of us for assistance. Right, thanks. I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna miss doing Yuri. now that we picked Sayori. I might have to play this game again. Right, thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry, though. It's not like I've ever read anything before. It's not like I've never read anything before. I was like, what? You've never read anything? What the fuck? I even remembered to write a poem for today, if you believe it. Well, we'll believe it when we see it, bitch. Hey, it's not like I need to have a university degree to write a fucking poem. It was just like another school assignment, although it might be a little new to me. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to write a bad poem, you mean? She got me there. That's why I never said I'd write a good poem. Natsuki smirks at me, seeming pleased that I'm not too offended by her teasing. Well, good is often subjective when it comes to subjects like these. I'm sure you did fine, Ratsmith. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. Try not to overhelp my work, though. Sorry. Quick water break.
Yeah, Yuri, if you keep your expectations low, you'll never be disappointed. Besides, I bet this is the first extracurricular Ratsmith's done since high school started, so extra work is probably really foreign to him.
Again, she's not wrong, but did she have to say it like that? Natsuki, you're being unfairly harsh.
Ratsmith, what would you say your main hobbies are?
Oh, she's putting me on the spot here. I know I'm playing into your teasing right now, but yes, I spend a lot of time playing games and watching anime.
That's all you need to know.
That's a bit rich coming from someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
What?
Natsuki splutters to a halt. Splutters? What are these words I'm learning tonight? Splutters? What the fuck does splutters mean? I've never heard that either. Making a series of short, explosive spitting or choking sounds? My vocabulary is increasing through this mod. Natsuki splutters to a halt. Looks like a certain someone knows how to dish it out but can't take it.
Manga's literature!
Certainly defeated, Natsuki plops back down in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ratsmith always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He's always been there when I need it. When we were kids, he'd always help me around with stuff. Oh, you two are childhood friends. I glance at Yuri. Despite our cheery recollection of our childhood memories just then, Yuri's question is a reminder that we haven't spent much time together in a long time. It's a tad awkward. Yeah, we've known each other for a long time, haven't we? We smile at each other. I'm really hoping we can use the club to reconnect. Such history with one another. I imagine you've shared so much together. What does that mean? You could say that, but you believe Sayori is still as clumsy now as she was 10 years ago? Meanie. That's my favorite Sayori pose ever. Meanie. The fingers. Doki Doki Club, more like Diction Learning Club. Yeah, we're fucking learning tonight, chat. I'm all for it. I love it. Need I tell you about the time you tried to cook lunch and almost set the house on fire? Her face turns pink and she rushes to interrupt me. Anyway, I'm sure you two could be just as good of friends. After all, you're both in the literature club now. Yeah, look forward to it. Yuri looks hopeful at hearing this, although I can't help but wonder. Given the maturity and intelligence she carries so elegantly, and her passion for reading is much stronger than my own, will it be as easy as Sayori thinks? Still, it's worth a try at least. Yay. Oh, and Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori! Me? It's not much, really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Whatever it is, I'm sure I'll like it. What is it, Yuri? Ugh! Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm gonna shit my pants right now. I was gonna wait until I give it to you at the appropriate time. I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Now I've ruined the surprise. The two girls look dolefully down? What are these words? What is dolefully? Have you ever heard a motherfucker say dolefully before? What? It means sorrowfully, essentially. Dolefully? Okay. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so this is a pleasant surprise to me. This is the same from the original game. Just knowing you went through the effort to get me something that makes you feel really welcome, no matter what, I'm sure it'll make me happy. Is that so? Of course, thanks for being so considerate, Yuri. You're welcome. The least I could do. Anyways, if that's the case, here it is. Yuri reaches in the bag and pulls out a book. Isn't this the book from yesterday? Upon seeing the confused look on my face, she hastens to explain. I thought you might like to have your own copy so that you can read it on your own as well. I honestly don't know what to say. How is it that she's only known me for a day and she's already done something this thoughtful for me? Oh, Yuri, thank you. That's really thoughtful of you. You didn't have to do that for me. I kind of feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that. I understand if you don't want to read with me anymore. Honestly, she gets more adorable by the minute. Yes, MC, you're correct. Miss NC. Huh? Nope. Dole's fruit. Yeah, I know Dole's fruit. Please, it's fine. I'd love to read it with you. I just wasn't expecting you to buy me a copy of my own. Are you sure? I don't want to force you. Seriously, Yuri, I'm sure, after all. I grin at her. It is a good book. She timidly returns my smile, relaxing a little bit. I'm glad you seem to think so. How are you liking it so far? She's looking with a wide, expectant eye. She must really be worried that I'm not enjoying it as much as her. To be honest, I'm pleasantly surprised. While horror isn't really my thing, it really kept my attention. Even though I haven't gotten very far yet, I find myself feeling sorry for the protagonist. The language is pretty engaging. Certainly makes me think about it. As I praise the book, her face grows visibly more relieved, and her eyes light up as I mention the language. I'm glad you think so. One not only needs to look at what is being said, but how it's phrased. It can entirely change the desired message. Wouldn't you agree? Oh boy, I hope we don't get into an in-depth discussion about the language. So know we're near Yuri's level with this sort of thing. Oh, totally. I never really thought about it until you brought it up with me. You really made me look at it with a bit more scrutiny than I would normally. She blushes at this, turning away slightly. Really? I helped you with that? I have to admit, you really managed to open my eyes to this sort of thing, or should I say my third eye? Bruh. Wait, didn't I get Sayori? Why are we talking to Yuri? Yuri, baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Hunt you down and eat you alive just like the animals we like animals. What? Wait, what? I don't know what you're referring to, Coffee. What the fuck? Yuri, you know, would you guys think that Yuri in the bed would... She'd role play as an animal. She'd be like, I'm gonna... Excuse me, chat. Sorry about that. Yuri got the animal inside her for real, for real? Wait, did we not get to say Yuri? I'm confused. Yuri's silence makes me nervous. Did I make a mistake? You know, because the book mentions the third eye. There's an eye on the cover. Oh, I see. Probably best not to comment on her accidental continuation of the pun. Oh, tough crowd. Oh, I see you were making a joke. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. No worries, I just thought it was a good pun. She smiles bashfully. Hoo-hoo. 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 Yes, it's quite humorous, isn't it? I think that means everything's okay now. God, he was as awkward as she was there. Now everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off the scheduled activities for the club. I like the poetry thing. I've already steeled myself for the critique I'll probably be receiving. But it seems that we have some downtime before then. Oh well, looks like I won't be able to just immediately get it over with. What are the others doing right now? Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, probably discussing club matters, given that they're the president and the vice president. Except Yuri's face is already reading a book. I'm guessing that's used to the closet. Yep. A few huffs of annoyance sound from her direction once in a while. Everyone seems to be doing their own thing today. Natsuki's rummaging into the cupboard. Yuri's sitting by herself, still engrossed in her book. Meanwhile, Monica and Sarah seem to be talking animatedly about something. I'm not really in the mood to read anything. I know this. We got Sayori because he only slumps down at his desk and says that he's tired in the Sayori round, and this seems to be taking after the original game. I listened on Sayori's conversation with Monica. The problem with a literature club is that it just doesn't sound particularly exciting. Plus, people probably have their own preconceptions about what the club will be like. I'm a bit worried they might assume we're all pretentious and haughty. Yeah, it's a real shame that people can't look past their assumptions. Still, I'm confident we can come up with something. We can't give up. This festival is a real chance to show what literature is all about. After all, we have such variety here. Everyone's poems and writing styles are so different. Natsuki loves manga and Yuri's really into horror. There should be something here for everyone, you know? Agreed! I don't know why I just thought of meme! Approved! I don't know why I just thought of that. I'm glad everyone has such different tastes. It really helps bring the club to life. It's exactly what I want everyone else to see. We just need to find a way of showing how fun literature can be. Something that really stands out and appeals to their creative sides. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, I don't think people will come in first place if it's a literature event. So I think it's more important to figure out how to get people interested in the first place. And then once they're here, we can do whatever to appeal to their creative sides. This is a side Sayori I haven't... This is sort of Sayori I haven't seen before. A side of Sayori I haven't seen before. God, I can't fucking speak anymore. She's really taking this seriously and giving it a lot of thought. Exit point, Sayori. We're gonna be with my vice president. Okay, do you think food will get the job done? Is she gonna say cupcakes? Food, what kind? You like that idea, huh? I was thinking cupcakes. Yep. Natsuki would love that. Good thinking. Isn't this just from the original game? Our cookies are so good. It worked out perfectly. I wasn't lying, suggested it. This is just from the original game. They really helped me write. Okay, cookies will do fine. So just make me hungry. Don't forget we have to sort the details of the festival itself. Join the conversation. Just make sure all of me. Okay. Smile on my face. Spider seriously dedicated. Alright. Not like me actually. Oh! Sorry, Pop Scare. Jesus! Ah! Sorry. Sorry. That was louder than I meant to be. I'm sorry. I didn't actually mean to be that loud. I didn't expect to see Sayori's face taking up my vision when I opened my eyes. Bruh. I nearly fall out of my chair. Wake up, sleepyhead! Jeez, Sayori, you really scared me. Sorry. Hang on, I'm not sorry at all. This isn't the napping club. Yeah! Why is this the same? Wait, our school's a napping club? Don't change the subject, mister. I just won't like it if I catch you sleeping, you know. Don't want you to get in trouble. Sayori, you haven't changed one bit. Huh? You used to look out for me. Back when we used to hang out. I remember that. Do you remember the time we... Okay, this is new. You remember the time we went on a bike ride to that park? That feels like such a long time ago. Yeah, I think I do actually. It was in the summer. You're talking about the time I fell off my bike and hurt my knee, right? Yeah, that one. You were in a lot of pain, but you were trying to act like it was no big deal. You're so silly. I had to go and get a Band-Aid. The memory makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. The fact I could tell straight away which memory she was talking about makes me wonder if we have a psychic bond or something. Okay. Good times, good times. By the way, did you know that you have a big toothpaste stain on your collar? No, I don't. Sorry, I'm gonna end it in just a few minutes here. I thought this is a weird point to stop at. She nervously picks a stain out with her hands and stand up and get a closer look at her. Wait a second, your collar's sticking up a little bit. Your hair doesn't look brushed either. Are you in a rush this morning? I reach out and run my fingers down the... Psychedelic compatibility. What does that even mean? Would that be correct? Psychedelic compatibility instead of psychic compatibility? I don't know. Maybe. I reach out and run my fingers down the messy part of her hair in a vain attempt to straighten it out. He's like, Sayori, your fucking hair, man. Your fucking hair, man. Your fucking hair, man. Your fucking hair, Sayori. God, just get it straight. Look at your fucking... He's like, chat. Let me rizz her up. He like takes the phone and puts it down. I'm gonna rizz her up, chat. Watch my moves. Your fucking hair, Sayori. God! Get in your collar, Sayori. What the hell? How romantic. Oh, yes, truly. Truly. Her hair is really soft and faintly smells of cinnamon. Really?
King. Rat.
Oh, someone followed.
Rap.
Hey, we got
Peanut.
Doki Doki. What the fuck? I went away really fast. That was a weird name. No offense. Couldn't read it. Tuaka Jalamunda. It's okay. All right. Thank you for following. I'm probably making this worse. You really need the brush, Sayori. King Ratrapina. Ratrapina. Ah, yes. I'm never changing that. That's just classic. No, I don't. My hair is just naturally like this. Okay. Maybe it isn't, but it's super hard to get right. All right, the name. You're in the chat. All right, the name is... Oh, no. I'm going to butcher this so bad. Tuik? Oh, I don't know how to say it. Tweak, Gigi. Tick, tweak, Gigi. Tweak, Gigi. I'm calling you Gigi because I don't know how to say your name. All right, Gigi, welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a nice night. I give up with her and try to wipe off the stain with my fingers. Much like her hair, I'm not having much luck. Come on, Sayori, you can't fool me. I know I haven't seen much of you over the past years, but I still know you. I can tell you're being in a rush. People wouldn't even notice these things. They would. They just wouldn't say anything because they don't want to embarrass you. Because you're so embarrassing. I get up with a stain and step back looking at her blazer. Why are you looking at her blazer? Luckily for you, I'm not bothered about that. Also, why don't you button up your blazer? Is it going to show that iconic fucking picture? It was too stuffy. It was too stuffy last time I tried it. The sigh, I start buttoning it up. This fucking picture sends me every time. It's so awkward and funny. Oh my god, it's so funny for some reason. I love it. Would you rather have unlimited Riz and no games, or no games but unlimited Riz? Bruh. Alright, chat, would you rather have unlimited Riz and no games? Or unlimited Riz, more Riz, no Riz, and unlimited Riz? What do you pick, chat? I'm kidding, sorry. Hey, Sayori, my girl. This is a smooth move. Button up your blazer while I touch your titties. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. I freeze now. I think how the situation is a little suggestive. After all, my hands are very close to her chest. Come on, Ratsmith, get it together. You're just helping a friend, that's all. Don't say that. There's nothing weird about this. Fuck. I'm very calm. This is normal. Fuck. Okay, if you say so. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Makes me feel like nothing's really changed between us. Don't you think? Ah! Yeah! 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 Why is this button so hard to close around your fucking big tits, Sayori? God, I just can't close it. Hey, be careful. This is impossible! Is this thing even fit you properly? I did when I bought it. I didn't know if you actually buttoned it. You probably realized it or just fucking fit you anymore. Ugh. I get really hyper when I'm tired for some reason. Sorry. This is amazing reading. That's what I'm talking about. That's why she's the GOAT. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why she's the GOAT. The GOAT. Wait, what's so funny? Don't you see? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh! Okay. How on earth am I meant to reply to that? Yeah, I don't know what I'd reply to either. I'm awkward. I'd probably just be like, well, that's good. Jeez, Sayori, don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look a bit better now. Sayori blazers button up like this is weird. It's so stuffy, I told you. She quickly unbuttons it again, and there goes all my fucking hard work. Much better. Thank you for that, though. You're silly, Sayori. Even though I prefer the blazer and button, it was really thoughtful of you to do this for me, even if you were a bit of a meanie. I do try, you know. I'm sorry. I just want what's best for you, that's all. Just trying to give yourself a bit more time in the morning. Only if you promise to stop napping in the club. I laughed, she got me there. It's a deal. Okay, everyone. Oh, side profile Monica. Who is this fake Monica? It throws me off every time. Monica suddenly calls out to me. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours, Ratsmith. Don't expect too much, Sayori. By the way, did you remember to write a poem, right? Don't worry, I'm not that much of a slacker. I've got it right here in my bag. I rifled through some of my stray papers to pull out the page that I wrote my poem on. That was some unintentional alliteration there. While I can't help but feel a little nervous, I have to admit that I'm excited now. Talking to these girls has really calmed my nerves, and now I'm just eager to share my poem. After all, judging by each girl's personality, I doubt that anyone would say anything nasty about it. Well, Natsuki, I don't know if she'd be unduly harsh, though. She just seems like the type of person who enjoys ribbing on her friends. Either way, I hope they realize that I put hard work into it. You gonna do some after story? Or no? I really want to be honest. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll check in on my girl Monica before bed. Just a short stream. Figure that only be fair to repay their own warm welcome by showing some effort in the club. And everyone's ready. Why don't we go find some... yeah, well, actually, this is a good place to stop. Let's go ahead and just end it there. Side profile Monica, you're throwing me off, girl. You're just throwing me off, girl. It's so weird. It's so weird. I like this title screen. It's so silly and whimsical. I can't believe this fucking... Wait, so this very tame game has NSFW in it? Excuse me? I'm so confused. It seems so normal and wholesome. Like, really wholesome. More than the original game. OG Monica. 6 feet. Side profile Monica. 5'11". Bruh. I cannot believe that. Dude, what? I might have to, like, do, like, an off-screen recording to see where the NSFW parts are at, because I'm like, what? I can't have it appear on fucking screen. But I'm really curious, is it, like, graphic, or, like, is it just minor? Is it just, like, narrations that are NSFW, or are we talking, like, full-on, like, visual? The NSFW is totally... God, Colby, don't put that fucking image into my head. Jeez. Alright. Well, I really hope that you guys enjoyed, because, honestly... This is a very nice late night stream. It's very relaxing. We're having some goofy moments with it. And I'm interested in seeing where it's going. The writing quality is pretty good for the most part. So, yeah. We'll do more soon. Probably next weekend. Probably. Unless I really feel like I want to do Doki soon. But yeah. Off-screen playthrough for the NSFW for research purposes only. I will. I'll report to you guys. Like, after we finish the Sayori route, I'll go through it again with NSFW on and tell you what changes. And if I can show anything, I'll show it. I probably can't, though. I imagine. Because I saw a screenshot online, and I think there might be some naked Sayori, which I'm like, what? But all right. Thanks for watching. I hope I helped put you guys to bed a little bit. Got you guys really relaxed or sleepy even, and you can go right to bed. But if not yet, I'm going to do a short little 20-minute stream of Monica per Tamman's request. Gotta visit Bae before bed. We're just gonna hear a couple conversations, tell her good night, and then I'm gonna hop off. But all right, guys, nighty-night. Thanks for joining. And remember, Rat members, stay cheesy! Yeah!